Would you say that the roster currently is deeper than what it was during the Super Bowl?
No, I think they definitely took a bit of a step back in terms of talent because, again, it's a bit similar to that year where they lost the Super Bowl, where they had a bunch of guys leaving for agency back then as well, and they were prepared for it. I mean, I think that year was the Javon Hargrave year. He went to San Francisco. There are a bunch of other guys who left. It's not coming to my mind right now, but they took a bit of a step back, and yet they started that year, if we all remember, 10-1, and then of course had the big collapse where they lost 6, 7 straight games to end the year. So they still have a lot of talent on this roster, but they did lose a bunch of pieces. That is the reality of it. I mean, Darius Slay, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, Josh Sweat, Milton Williams, Mekhi Becton, like all these guys were starters last year, but they knew that over the course of the regular season and postseason last year. Howie Roseman knew that this was going to happen, but he is somebody who plans ahead, and he had guys on this roster who he knew were going to step up as soon as those guys leave in free agency, and he was prepared to get 4 compensatory picks coming up next year because all those guys left. So they believe they have the guys on the roster who are ready to take off the next step. Brandon Graham retiring also is a pretty big deal. We should mention that as well. But at the same time, they've been ready for all this, but it's more of, are those guys going to step up? And my answer is they will. And the core of the players, the guys who were really a big deal, especially on the offensive side last year, those guys are all still there.